Hi everyone. Right, I'm back at it. I'm actually I'm in between clients, so I just wanted to show you a few things that I've got going here in my new potting shed. As you saw, it's raining outside and I'm not going outside, but the good thing is it's raining, so that's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, wait for the weeds now to come up. Dear me. So last night I covered my potatoes with some sheets that I had, some old dust sheets here at home, but we didn't get a frost. We might still get a frost this week. I keep looking at the weather forecast in trepidation. But yes, we might still get another frost. And what I've found on my potatoes is that whilst the frost got all the leaves on top, what they call the hulms, or the stems, I suppose, are still okay. They might be okay. I'm going to leave them there and they might be okay. I do have a few extras that I can put in just in case. I don't think I will need to cover them tonight because we're not getting a frost tonight and it's raining. So there you go. But I wanted to show you a few of the things that I've got here. And it's Roots Day today on the moon phase calendar. So of course, Roots is potatoes. This is another potato. This is a sweet potato, and this is what they call a slip that comes off the potato. So when you grow sweet potatoes, and you've probably seen them on Instagram and YouTube before, where you submerge part of the potato into water, stick it in a jar, and you've got water at the bottom. Well, these things come off it, and these are called slips. And then from here you can then take them off and plant them, as I have done in this pot. So this sweet potato is an orange one, and I'm hoping that I will get sweet potatoes in my greenhouse this year. So no building on the greenhouse today because it is a bank holiday today, and that means long weekend. Tomorrow they're not coming either because they've got something else on, but I've got bricks arriving tomorrow, and yeah, and then they're coming on Wednesday. So the other roots that I have got in front of me are, well, not really in front of me, these. So this is celeriac, and they look great. I've got about 20 of these plants here. So they were firstly grown in these modules, and then I took them out. I've had them lying down, you see, and look at the roots on that. So then I plant them into these larger modules, and then from this size here, which is what I've just planted, I think, yeah, I said I've got about 20. When the root ball gets nice and big on that, they will then go onto the allotment. So that's really lovely roots. The other thing I've got in my flimsy greenhouse outside is I've just potted up some red celery, which is really lovely. The pink one I haven't pricked out yet, so when I do prick them out, I will show you what I do with it. Other roots I've got are my leeks, and they are looking like this at the moment. So they got some nice roots on them. They are going to go into modules as well, and then eventually out into the garden. I wasn't going to do leeks, I said that, didn't I? But then I changed my mind. The more the merrier. And the last root that I have here is this. Now I didn't grow this, I actually bought this. And I've just potted it up actually. And I might put it outside because it's raining. And this here is wasabi. I've got 2 of these plants. I did have a wasabi plant that was doing really, really well. And I actually harvested a, I suppose it's called a rhizome, isn't it? I harvested a rhizome from it, and it was just gorgeous. You cannot compare what, you know, when you get these tubes of so-called wasabi, have a look and see on the actual ingredients of the tube what percentage you have of wasabi in there. It's usually about 2-3% wasabi and the rest is horseradish. When you have fresh wasabi, there's a heat that you get at the beginning, and then you get this amazing, and then you get the taste. It's very fruity, and then you get the after heat as well, right up the nose. So that is the wasabi. Yeah, I've got 2 of those plants, and I think I'm going to go and put them outside because it is rain. Now, wasabi grows near water. It's always either a running river or whatever, and I don't have that. But they don't make the mistake and put them in full sun and bake them, because I hate it. They are woodland plants, and they like to be not in the real cold where they're freezing, but they like to be wet and damp all the time. So yeah, they're my roots so far. I'm just going to pot up the rest of these celeriacs, and then I've got someone else coming. So I will see you later. Welcome to spring in the UK. Oh dear, I've had to take refuge in the greenhouse because I've come over here. I was thinking that I would actually leave the greenhouse open tonight, but I'm not going to. So I've come over here and it is blowing a gale and absolutely piddling down. So I'm going to lock up the greenhouse and go home, make sure everything's closed here, and go home because it is awful outside. I mean, you know, we've been wishing that rain would come, and it's come in all its force with the wind. And look at me. I look like I should be in The Sound of Music. Anyhow, I'll show you what's going on. So in here everything's okay, thank goodness. But outside it is, look at my look at my thing for the beans. By the way, the beans have completely gone now. The frost finished them off. Oh dear me. Nothing else has really flown away, but I don't even know. I don't think I should actually go outside with the video because you'll never be able to hear me. But you can see everything is just, look at that rain on the glass there. It's absolutely blowing it. Oh well, let's get everything hunkered down. Hi everyone, I've just come over to the allotment, and just as I walked out the door, well, a little bit after I walked out the door, it absolutely started bucketing down again, and I thought that I'd had a break in the weather. It's Tuesday today and it's cold. It is 9 degrees. We have had gale force winds. Sorry, I haven't got my stand here at the moment, so I'm doing this all by hand. So we've had gale force winds, rain, freezing cold, just winter. And what is it, the 4th of May? Unbelievable, this weather. So luckily I've got a greenhouse over here at the allotment and I'm sitting in it, and I'm just looking to see what degrees it is, and my thermometer's not working again. Oh no. Oh, but yeah, it's 9 degrees. It's a little bit warmer in here, thank goodness, and it's watertight, which is good. There's no drips happening, so we did a good job with the glass. Today is Roots Day again, and I've just been, I'm hoping this is going to pass, this rain, because I want to go out and just check my potatoes. They look as though they're still growing, the Holmes, so that's good news. And I've got a feeling that they might come good. I mean, they're going to probably be later than I thought, but I think that they might come good. All the brassicas in here actually are looking quite good. My turnips are looking a little bit sad, but I'm going to keep them for the moment. They might come good too. So I'm going to sit here for a while, and then I will go home and do some more potting on of things downstairs in the basement. And just hope that the weather is going to get much better. Mr. N at the moment is in Austria, and he said that this weekend they've got something like 28 degrees. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Not for us, I'm afraid. Anyhow. Oh, and by the way, we had bricks arrive today, so we got some more reclaimed bricks. They arrived today for the project. I think the boys, if the weather's any good tomorrow, they'll be back tomorrow to continue. And we just need to crack on with it because I need another greenhouse, a greenhouse I can keep heated. Oh dear. There you go. Hi everyone. Today is, Wednesday. And I've just quickly nipped out in between the rain, but I had the fellas here this afternoon. They started just after lunch, and we've nearly got the retaining wall finished, but the rain is here, so I thought I'd just come and show you. I got some new bricks this morning, and yesterday, sorry, and they turned out quite nicely actually. So with this wall we have got 2 more courses, I think, to go. And then you can see on the inside there, that is, let me just look, it should be 6 courses of bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes, and then the top lot of bricks as well, which are going to be on their side. So as you can see here, we've had quite a bit of rain. Here is where the corner of the greenhouse is going to be with the engineering bricks underneath, but again we've had lots of rain, but I'll show you, I'll just stand here. It's going to be good, isn't it? There you have it. That's today. Hi everyone, it's Saturday and it is raining again. It's absolutely bucketing down today, and I think it's going to be doing it all day. However, it is going to be milder, it says, but it's only 7 degrees at the moment. Anyhow, I'm in the car and I'm off to the salvage yard because I'm looking for a door for my greenhouse. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to find something there. And the rest of the day I will be doing potting on. I'll be doing some cooking as well for what's in season, I hear you ask, and just trying to keep warm because it's awful outside. So let's head off and see what I can find. Okay, so here's the door that I managed to get in the pouring rain, and as you can see, it's not that exciting except that it's a door. I'm going to go from this angle now just to see, oh, hello, just to see whether you can see a difference from this angle. But there we are. That's my door on the greenhouse. Yay. Hi everyone. It's Sunday afternoon, so my last day of the week here with you, and I had a little bit of an exciting morning because I was on BBC Radio Lincolnshire and I was the gardening expert. Fancy that. So it was questions that people were asking, and so they came in via email, text. We didn't have anyone ring in, so we didn't have anyone live, but it was really, really good fun. And there were some interesting questions, obviously, about the weather and what's been going on. Quite a few questions. What were we talking about? Soil, hydrangeas, magnolias. I would have liked a little bit more about fruit and veg, but, you know, maybe next time. So I've been asked back, which is quite amazing. So I'm going to be on there again on the 30th of May for the questions and my answers. So that was quite exciting. And then I went over to the allotment and had a look at my spuds, which seemed to be doing okay, actually, after the frost went and... Well, I thought that they were gone for good, but they're coming back. Yay. Now what I'm doing is, it is Fruits Day again on the moon phase calendar this afternoon. So guess what I'm doing, everybody? I'm taking stock again of all my fruits. And what I've got in front of me, I'm down here, I'm still in here doing the potting actually. I've kind of gotten used to being in here rather than out in the garage. And also the workmen are using, the boys are using my garage to keep all their tools and stuff in. So I can't really get in there at the moment. So I'm here and I am actually potting up or repotting my aubergines. They're not doing too badly. Some are doing much better than others. And I just wanted to show you, you know how I had them, I started them all in these little, they're not coir, but they are, they feel like a kind of compressed cardboard. You know, I started quite a few in these, first of all in the Jiffy Pods and then in these. And I must say, I'm not really that impressed with these because I will show you why. Here is a perfect specimen. So I took it apart, ripped it all apart, and then this is the poor thing inside. Look, hardly any roots at all on it. Sad. And this is a really nice variety. This is called Antigua. I'll show you a picture. There it is. Antigua. It's a stripy purple thing. It says that it has a very nutty flavour. It's an Italian variety and it grows to about 8 inches long. Well, it's not going to grow to 8 inches long when it's looking as sad as that. So immediately I get out my pot, put the compost in, get my trusty screwdriver, make a hole in it and put this poor little fella in. Oh. And so I'm going to give it a feed. I will give it a very, very diluted seaweed feed. I'm just looking for the tag. There we are. Hopefully now that eggplant or that aubergine will thank me and it will start looking something like this one. That's more like it. This is that variety, the Bangladeshi one that I grew last year. It's meant to be as big as a Thai aubergine, but I let a couple go and they were massive. But the good thing was that they didn't kind of get all seedy in the middle and spongy in the middle. They were very, very nice. And they're a great seed. I think I got these seeds from eBay last year, from a seller on eBay. So I've got a few of those. The other ones that I've just got in this tray here. So I've got all my aubergines now in alphabetical order. Like I have my chilies. They're all in alphabetical order as well. What's this one? Oh, Black Beauty. Okay, so Black Beauty is an aubergine that grows really well in this country. It's just looks like a normal aubergine, but it does tend to grow really well. Again, I've got a few in these little pots and they're looking a little bit, you know, as I would say, how's your father? Another one here. So this has been really slow. I've got another one of these upstairs that I've still got on the mat, on the hot mat, and it's only tiny. So I've only got 2 of them, and so I'm kind of cherishing. I've just potted this one on as well. It was in one of those crappy things, and this is called Aswad, not the doggy, but the actual aubergine. It's an Iraqi variety. And it's huge. I hope it gets huge. I hope I'll have a big greenhouse to put it in. The greenhouse is, well, it's moving, but it's a little, in my opinion, a bit slow. But anyhow, at least it's going forward rather than going backwards. That's okay, fine. The other one that I've got here, actually, I haven't. They're upstairs. They're looking a little bit sad at the moment too, so they're back on the mat. I had them back in the propagators, and so I've put them now back on the heated mats. And this is a one called Astracom. So that's Black Beauty. I've also got this one here. I've got a couple of these, and they're doing quite well. Yeah, it's really interesting, aubergine leaves. Aubergine leaves vary, really vary. So you've got this one, and this has got, if you look at this one that I've just potted on, Antigua, it has a green stem, and this has got a purple stem, which is really interesting. Now, this is a Chinese variety, and it's called Chinese String. I'm really looking forward to growing these. So I've got a couple of those, and they're doing not too bad. They get to about 12 inches long. Nice. And the ones that are doing the best in this tray are these ones. And I've put them in these plastic things. I don't know, where did I get these plastic things from? I don't know. And this is your stock standard Thai aubergine. Those. If you do Thai cooking, I've got 3 of those, and that's doing really well. Again, I'm going to give them a feed. So that's my tray in front of me, looking very good. What other fruits have I got here at the moment? I have some, what are these? Strawberries. Now, I've gone a little bit mad with strawberries this year. My patch outside in the garden, it was looking a little bit sad. I showed you that I weeded all that chicory out of it, and I needed to replace some of the strawberries in there. So I went on to eBay. I always go into eBay. I have quite a few sellers on eBay that I buy from. They know me. And this is a variety called Honey-O. It is delicious. I think it's a mid-season Honey-O. So I've got a few of those, not too many. And then I love those white strawberries. They're called, well, there are different ones, but the ones I like are called Pine Berry. And they kind of taste a little bit tropical, like pineapples. And so I've got a few of those. So I've only got 2 of those actually, but look at the plants. Beautiful. You wait till I grow these. They are absolutely fantastic. Then I've got some alpine strawberries outside that I'm going to have to put in my terracotta thingy that I started. And down here I also have, have I got any up here? No. I also have this. So this I grew from seed, and it's done really well. I've got 2 of them. The seeds were absolutely tiny little things. And this here is called a Pepino Melon. I'll put a picture up to show you what a Pepino Melon is. It's quite an interesting taste. It's not really like a melon. It's halfway really between a melon. I can't really describe the taste. When I get one from my plants, I'll cut it open and we will have a taste, and then I'll be able to remember what it is. The other thing that I've got down here is a Cape gooseberry. If you remember earlier on in the year, I had some Cape gooseberry, or physalis they're called, growing in the garden. They just came up last summer, so they self-seeded because I'd had some in that spot. And I dug them out and put them in pots, but they didn't work. So Cape gooseberry needs to be grown as an annual. It doesn't really overwinter, especially the winter we've had. And this is a Cape gooseberry. And look, it's already got a flower on it. I love these physalis. I'll put a picture up of what they are. So that's my fruits that I've got in here at the moment. Of course, I've got many more outside. So inside I've still got 2 citrus left in here, but I'm slowly taking them outside. They overwintered okay. They lost a few of their leaves, which they usually do, and they will be fine. And I've got my mango tree. So I will show you that as well when I get it outside. So I will just get on. I'll do the rest of these aubergines, and then I think I might go over to the allotment because I've got a tray of strawberries there that I want to plant out. See you later. So I'll say goodbye for this week. Thanks for joining me. We've had a lot of rain, so that's good for the farmers and good for us as well. We were told that this plot, well, by another allotment here, that this plot flooded, but in actual fact it hasn't, so that's good. I don't know why he said that. Maybe it has in the past. Who knows? So see you tomorrow for a new week. Things are starting to get a little bit milder, but of course here in the UK, when we get milder, we get wetter. But you know, it's all right. Things can come into the greenhouse, and they can also go into my flimsy greenhouse at home. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and come and subscribe. You'll see a vlog from me every single week. We'll take you right through the spring and summer, autumn, and then back into the winter again. And give me a thumbs up. That'd be great. And also have a look at my what's in season I hear you ask videos as well. I've got a few that I videoed but I haven't uploaded yet, so they're going to go on very, very soon. So I will see you next week. Bye.